Hi, welcome to Maggie's Kitchen. Today I'm going to share a recipe how to make a Chinese layer bread with a scallion. The original recipe is given by a lady who is from the origin of that bread, and I made a couple of variations so the bread is more flavorful and fluffier. Let me quickly show you how to make them. In a mixing bowl, I have a 400 grams of flour, add 8 grams of salt, 4 grams of dry yeast, stir a bit, then slowly pour in 270 grams of room temperature water. Mix with a spatula while adding the water. Then knead the dough with a flat beater for a quick mixing for about 20 to 30 seconds. Once you see the flour come together, cover and let the dough rest for 5 to 10 minutes so the flour will have a time to absorb all the moisture. After resting, I switch to dough hook and knead the dough for 10 to 12 minutes until you feel the dough becomes smooth and silky, but doesn't have to pass window pane test here. Then cover, let it rise until double the size. About 45 minutes or so, depends on the temperature. While waiting, I'm preparing aromatic scallion oil. I use 3 big scallion this time. Remove the ends and finely chopped, but don't throw the ends away. They have a highly concentrated scallion flavor. I can fry them in the oil to get the flavor out. In a saucepan, I add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a few dashes of salt, about a half teaspoon. That will help to soften the green onion. First, I fry 3 scallion tips. Once they become a little bit brown, then I add the rest of the scallion. I reduce the heat to low so it will not get burned quickly. Once the scallion getting soft and the color turning to a little brown, turn the heat off, remove 3 scallion ends, set the scallion oil aside and let it cool down for later use. Now the dough is about to double the size. I poke with a finger, it still keeps its shape, so it's ready. Dust the work surface with some flour and move the dough to the work surface. No need to knead again. Just flat and pat with a hand to make the edge is kind of straight and a rectangular shape. Then roll it out with a rolling pin. If you feel the dough is kind of elastic, let it rest for a couple of minutes, then continue until you have a big rectangular shape. The thickness is about 5 milliliter or 1/4 inch. Spread the scallion oil in the middle. Leave 1/4 to the edge untouched. Mix more oil with the scallion if you need it. Then fold both sides towards the middle. Line it up at the center line. Spread more scallion oil in the middle. Then fold it like that. Then spread the rest of the scallion oil on top. And then fold the other side on top. Pinch with a finger to seal the bread on 3 sides. This way of folding and layering will have a better seal on the edge to keep all the aromatic scallion oil inside. Then cover, let the bread to rest about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, brush with a little bit of water. Then sprinkle some sesame seeds on top, and then gently press with a rolling pin so that the sesame seeds will stick to the bread. This is a 12 inches non-stick pan. Add a bit of oil at the bottom, then put the bread sesame sides down, then cover for final proof. About half an hour to 45 minutes, depending on the temperature. After final proof, brush the top with a bit of oil and turn the heat to medium high for about 4 to 5 minutes until the bottom is kind of brown. Then bake it in the preheated oven 400 Fahrenheit for 16 minutes this time. Because the bread is kind of thick, then broil for 2 minutes to have some golden brown color on top. Once the bread is out of the oven, put the cover on for about 30 minutes to soften the top crust and also keep the moisture inside. See, I'm checking the top crust is soft. Then I move the bread to cooling rack. Let it cool down a bit before cutting. Let's listen to this. The bottom is still so crispy. Inside is still so soft and moist. You can see the steam coming off the bread when cutting. Look at this multiple layer inside, infused with a flavorful scallion oil. It looks so beautiful and tastes delicious. I hope you enjoyed the video and will try the recipe soon. As always, thank you for watching and see you next time.